In our next song, we are going to learn some typical actions we perform throughout the day. Now, because this song uses time, let me begin by explaining how you can sign numbers with one hand. The first 5 numbers are easy. 1 is index finger. 2 is index and middle finger. 3, add the thumb. 4, all the fingers except the thumb. And 5, all fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 6 through 9, we take the thumb and bend over the fingers. Bend over the little finger for 6, bend the ring finger for 7, bend the middle finger for 8, bend the index finger for 9, and hold up the thumb for 10. For 11, we begin with the fist and then flick up the index finger twice. 11. For 12, same thing, but we flick up the index and middle finger twice. 12. Let's just run through those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That might take a bit of practice, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Now, for the phrases. We begin our day by getting up out of bed. We say, Me levanto, for I get up. The sign for Me levanto is having 2 legs moving up and onto the floor. Your right index and middle finger represent the 2 legs. The palm of your left hand represents the floor. Me levanto at 6 or Me levanto a las 6. 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 Our next action is me baño. I bathe. To bathe oneself, 2 fists with thumbs up and rub the chest. Me baño. Me baño. Me baño. Now, let's try me baño a las 7. 7. Me baño a las 7. Me baño a las 7. Me baño a las 7. After bathing, I eat breakfast at 8. 8. Desayuno a las 8. For desayuno, we will use the gesture for eat. Comer. Desayuno. 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 Let's add 8. Desayuno a las 8. Desayuno a las 8. Desayuno a las 8. After breakfast, I work. Trabajo. You may remember the gesture for trabajo. Hands and fists tap the wrists. Trabajo. 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 I work at 9. Trabajo a las 9. Trabajo a las 9. Trabajo a las 9. At 12, I eat lunch. Almuerzo a las 12. Again, we will use the gesture for comer for almuerzo. Almuerzo a las 12. Almuerzo a las 12. Almuerzo. a las 12. Almuerzo a las 12. I have coffee at 4. A las 4. Tomo café a las 4. We will use the gestures for beber, to drink, for drinking our coffee. Tomo café a las 4. Tomo café a las 4. Tomo café a las 4. I go home at 5. Me voy a casa a las 5. To sign for I go is our two index fingers pointing out with our hands moving away from our body. Me voy. Me voy. Me voy. For home or house, casa, we will make the shape of a house starting at the peak of the roof. Casa. 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 Me voy a casa. Me voy a casa. Me voy a casa. Me voy a casa a las 5. Me voy a casa a las 5. Me voy a casa a las 5. I eat supper, ceno, at 6, a las 6. We will use the sign for comer, for ceno. Ceno, a las 6. Ceno, a las 6. Ceno, a las 6. Ceno, a las 6. After la cena, I walk the dog. Camino a mi perro. For camino, we will have our index and middle finger representing legs walking. Perro, if you remember, is a tap on your hip and then a snap of the fingers. And for 7, siete, hold the ring finger down with your thumb. Camino a mi perro a las 7. 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 After I walk the dog, I watch TV at 8. Miro la tele a las 8. For miro, point with your index and middle fingers from your eyes outward. Miro. 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 We will make the TV sign for tele. For T, stick your thumb between your first finger and middle finger. For V, make a V shape with your index and middle finger. Tele. 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 Miro a tele a las 8. Miro la 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 tele a las 8. I read at 9. Leo a las 9. Move back and forth over the left palm with your first and index finger. Leo a las 9. Leo a las 9. Leo a las 9. Leo a las 9. And, finalmente, I go to bed. Voy a cama. At 10, a las 10. Simply lay your head on your pillow, your flattened palm. If you want to include voy, I go, index fingers moving away from your body, you can include that as well. And remember, 10 is one thumb up. Voy a cama a las 10. 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 Let's try to run through all of these phrases slowly. Me levanto a las 6. Me baño a las 7. Desayuno a las 8. Trabajo a las 9. Almuerzo a las 12. Tomo café a las 4. Me voy a casa a las 5. Ceno a las 6. Camino a mi perro a las 7. Miro la tele a las 8. Leo a las 9. Voy a cama a las 10. Now, go ahead and try this with our song.